What's up, guys? We're making tacos. Or whatever those things are. Empanadas? I don't know. Omelets? Do I look like I know what that shit is? I don't know. I'm not late. It's a bonus stream. Bonus stream. It's Thursday. I don't stream on Thursdays. Don Dia with a raid.
Don Dia raided with 15 viewers.
Don Dia or Don Dia. Don Dia raided with 15 viewers. What's going on? Nothing's going on. Let's see. Where are we at? We got nothing. Nothing. Seriously. Here's what my day's been. I was going to stream at 3. That was the plan. Was to get on right before reset. And I sat down with the little one and started to watch New Mutants. Kinsey!
Well, tickle mootides. Kinsey King 12 just resubscribed for 3 months. You keep streaming, I'll keep watching, seems good.
There you go. That's a plan. No, I sat down and started watching New Mutants, and I thought, we'll start this, and then I'll stream when it's, I'll get off here in a little bit, and we'll stream. And then, yeah, I got so into it, I was like, screw it. It's Thursday. We'll stream whenever we stream. And had to finish the movie. So good. New Mutants was so good. So good. Renee, how you doing? Do you think the only Liverpool player close to getting a Team of the Season card is Salah? Yes. Yes, I do. I think the second most likely player for Liverpool to get a Team of the Season card would be Bogdan. My autoplay is broken. In every game, the player just grabs the ball and runs and never passes the ball. Is this normal? There's a setting you need to turn on. If you go to settings, there is auto pass and shoot. You don't have it turned on. You do not have that setting turned on. The auto pass and auto shoot setting needs to be turned on. Let's see. All right. I'm getting messy from the event, but I should probably sell it because Team of the Season is coming. I don't ever claim big players like that from the events because their value is never worth the effort to claim the player. Made like 50 mil, 55 mil from silvers and golds. That is good. 750 sales, 55 mil. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's about 85,000 a piece on average. Market is different than last year. Am I right or crazy? I don't see a difference at all. Renee, I don't see any difference. In fact, the same. I'm handling the market the exact same way this season as I did last year and the year before. I think the last big market change was the addition of suggested prices. And for all intents and purposes, I think I'm up to about 1.6 billion in sales. And I've got about 1.5 billion in investment players currently. Fabinho, I could see him getting a reserve. I don't think he would get a starter. Definitely wouldn't see him getting a starter, but he could get a reserve. Who's Bogdan? Bogdan was this young, I think he was like their 6th string goalkeeper that would make his way onto the field every once in a while in like an FA Cup match or something. And every time he did, it looked like It was like that scene from the old movie Rudy, where Samwise Gamgee finally gets to take a chance out on the soccer field. It was not good. It was not good. 15 cards instead of 23 this year for each league. 15 instead of 23. So no starter in reserve. Where did we get that from? I'm using all the techniques I used to, and I was clearing way more than this year. I don't know. I see. I normally walk away from the silvers. You know, I'll keep them around just to have fodder for the streams and stuff. But this year, when I walked away from silvers, that Discord server created such a toxic silver market that all of these people attempting to raise the value of the silvers was doing more damage than good, and I just walked away completely. And I think I'm doing so much better this year with so few cards compared to before that I don't know. It's been a much better market year for me. You want to see the main team? We'll look at it here in a second. We'll get these done. Should we take advantage of the panic sell because of Tots in Masters? Usually the panic sell comes after the end of team of the season. But that's only because players in the past haven't been auctionable at the beginning. What's the best way to get better at head-to-head? Keep playing. There's the main team. Just keep playing. What am I buying these days? Only Masters or something else? Only Masters. Just straight up Masters. That's it. The Silver Challenge has been interesting. I haven't seen any silver sales. I haven't seen any silver sales above 29,000, 30,000. But I started with 0 a week ago. I didn't have any silvers. Shit's all this stuff's timing out. I didn't have any silvers to work with. And that's kind of where I'm stuck. I started with nothing and tested all the silvers. And I'm settled in at 60, 62, 64, and 69. And it's tough because generating money to buy them. Generating money to buy the silvers just through grinding verses takes forever. Just takes forever. All right, what do we got? Let's go ahead and claim sales since yesterday, because I might want to. We'll spend it. We'll claim sales and then we'll spend it. We'll do team upgrade. We'll just do some rank ups. That's it. We'll just rank up and then go from there. What price are you listing the silvers? I am going so low right now, just trying to generate some sales. Like 3 times what I'm buying them for, and like 6 times for a buy it now. And I haven't found any spikes that I've been able to ride at all. Here's the thing. You should also take in the money from the event players that you sell so that you can grow your coins a bit faster for the challenge. That would completely negate the whole point of the challenge. The challenge. Okay, so here, let me explain this because I don't think people quite understand it. I don't think people understand exactly what the whole point of the silver challenge was. So I wanted to start with nothing. I wanted to start with 0 coins, 0 players, like I just started the game. Like you just turned it on and, you know, just start it. Just start from 0. 0 players, 0 coins. The only way you can get silver players is through the 10-hour packs. You get a silver player in the 10-hour packs. You play versus and head-to-head, and you earn, 500 to 1,000 coins for every match that you draw or win. You get leaderboard rewards, you get milestone rewards, but everything comes from division rivals versus and head-to-head. That is it 100%. 30 days, you never claim a silver sale, so you can't even claim a silver and buy another silver. That is it. So the only way to earn coins to make this a challenge is to grind versus and head-to-head. That's it. It is tough. It takes forever. It's a ton of autoplay and a ton of grinding. That's it. Yeah, no event players, not selling any event players, just milestone players, just from versus and head-to-head. And there's a lot of sales. I think I'm averaging about 100 a day in silver sales, but I've only been able to buy a few, a couple hundred players here, a couple hundred players there, and I'm almost selling as much as I'm earning. That's where the problem is. It's like trying to, I don't have enough players. Wait a minute, what do we start with? 146,000. 146,000. Are you RTG? I don't know who the hell RTG is. Why would I be RTG? Let's see. Challenge sucks. It's a lot of scrolling, and I hate scrolling. I hate scrolling so much, and I haven't had to scroll since last summer. I haven't had to scroll since last summer. Not happy about it. There we go. There's an 80. Here we go. Here's some players. Okay, Angulo, it's an 85, 72, Connolly, 73. See, this sucks because you've got to weed out all the regular sales from the silvers, which even takes longer. Oh, a couple of masters sold. Okay. 61. The whole point of the challenge, though, this was the other thing I didn't say. If I can make 50 mil... See, here's what I originally said. I said, if I can make 50 mil within... in 30 days, I would gift 5 subs on stream when we claim everything in mid-May, like the 15th or 16th or whatever it works out to be. So then last night on Discord in the sub-only channel, there was some confusion like, well, that doesn't seem right. Maybe you should do the challenge if you don't get 50 mil, then you have to gift 5 subs. So I let people vote, and you guys decided that the challenge is getting flipped. So I think people don't believe I can put together 50 mil in coins in 30 days, starting with 0 and doing nothing but silvers. So there's just no faith in the silver market, which is what happened. So changed it. So now the challenge, because of what was going on, was I said I would gift 5 subs on stream if I did hit 50 mil. And you guys said that if I don't get 50 mil, I have to do it. 50 mil is easily done with my 5,000 silvers. Yeah, well, I have 0 silvers. That's the whole point. 0 silvers. That's why it's a challenge. Starting with 0 silvers and 0 coins. 0 coins. 0 coins. Renee, you're doing 20 to 30 mil a day. That's fine. How many silvers do you have? Because I had 0 5 days ago. And the only money that you can generate to buy those silvers is 300 mil. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, last night was it 13 mil last night. Just in these stupid elites. Elites market is almost dead. Just a couple of masters sold too. So much scrolling. This is going to suck. 6,000 to 7,000 silvers. 13,000 silvers. Yeah, this is the first time in like 3 weeks. This is like first time in 3 weeks I've had more than 1,200 players. Since the whole the whole drop of SBCs and it had been rolling down my 3,000 elites, I haven't had to deal with being locked out in a couple of weeks. And now I'm done. And here, you want to see the team? There's the team. And since I haven't had to have so many players, it's been so easy. And now all of a sudden I got to deal with like 1,500 to 2,000 players. And I think right now I only have, right here this is mostly silvers. Here, let's see. Let's see how many silvers I have that are not in the market. 698 silvers that aren't in the market. I'm afraid I can't dismiss all this. There's probably 300 here, so that's about 1,000 plus what's timing out. I got 61s and 60s timing out. There's probably 100 there, 200. I'm probably at about 1,000. I bet I have about 1,000 silvers in a week. What market am I in? I don't know. I have no idea what market I'm in. There was a new coin pack or chain pack. Let's see what the odds are. 1 in 100 to get a 101 De Bruyne. It's not worth it. I'm done doing the chain packs for a while. Done with the chain packs for a while. If it was something decent, the value on the players just aren't there right now. Best way to make coins at the moment. I still say that right now I think I would start with silvers. That's where I would go. Just start with silvers. What's the sub-only Discord server here? You can get to it from that. Discord.finallysleeps.com. 250 masters and 64 million coins. Is that good? Yeah, I would definitely buy more masters though. 250's not going to be a whole lot moving into the next phase. So, comic or Klosterman? I don't know. Tots will affect master fishing? No, it won't. It won't affect master fishing. What's going to raise the value on the masters? I'm still selling them. I sold a couple last night. What's going to change the value of masters is the if they release an SBC that requires masters, if they have an SBC that has position-specific players, that makes a huge difference. And if we have something in the event where you need to build a team, or in the big one, which is the one we expect to happen before anything, they raise the OVR. Right now, the max OVR is 103. No, it's 102. But we have 103 players coming. So there's all 103s are on the way. But it's all if. It's not if, it's when. It's all about when. It's not if. But yeah, if you're not, I think right now, I think the average player that I'm talking to, the guys in my league, I think on average it's about 300 to 500 masters that we all have that we're holding for the next shift. Some of us have more. John's not here to ask. I think between John, Rutger, and I think the three of us have about 2,000 to 3,000 masters between all three. 700 masters. That's about where I'm at. I think I'm close to 750 right now. All right, what do we got to do? Let's do a rank up. We need to do one rank up. We'll do... Is Maitland Miles in the midfield? There it is. Maitland Niles. All right. We got to do one of these to claim the... That's it. We wanted to do training, coins task. That covers a bunch right here. I think I'm going to hold. I don't think I'm going to do any... We have to train. We need to train players. But I don't think I'm going to do anything. What to do with 3 billion coins? I would buy masters. I think... Let's just look at this. Let's just run the numbers. Let's say every player... Let's take a look at this. Okay, so... If you have, let's say every player you have is at 102. We'll just say you've got a maxed out squad right now at 102. All right? Well, look at this. Let's see. If you have a 102 player and you want to take that player to 110, it requires... $102. Damn it. To 110 requires 23,200,000 XP. Okay, we're gonna do this. Let's just do this the easy way so you can see. 23,200,000 XP. If we're buying If a 90 rated gives 315,000, this is if you're already maxed out. You need 74 masters a piece. So, one master player equals 315,000 training XP. That means you need 74 masters to take a 102 to 110. Masters at, let's just say you're buying them right now. Right now at 650,000 a piece. 650,000 a piece times 74 at 650K each times 74 masters equals 48.1 million for training XP. That's just per card. If it also takes 33.2 million and 33.2 million for upgrade fees. That's per player. That's if it's 650,000 per card. So let's just say if you're just coin building and you have a full 102 team, and that's 650,000 a piece. That's on average. That doesn't take into consideration how expensive the difference is between midfield and attack and defense. 650,000 is all right. So if you're now spending 48.1 plus 33.2 mil, 81.3 mil per player times 11. 81.3 mil per player in cost times 11 equals 894. There you go. So to take a 102 and take it all the way to 110, you need in coin value, you need 894,300,000 coins just for upgrades. That doesn't consider any buying or anything. So you're basically 1 billion coins away from a max team right now. 1 billion coins at 650,000 per master. So what happens if you wait until the people start training? And the cost on those masters right now, defensive masters are 800,000 a piece. We're going to see when people start buying masters to use as training XP, we're going to start to see the attack should go up to about 950k on average, with some going as high as 1.2, 1.3. Midfield should settle out at around 1.1 million. In the past, we've always seen midfield is higher than attack, but that could shift. So let's just change that back to 950k. Defense easily 1.3 mil on average. Goalkeepers, you're gonna do, let's say, 1.5 to 1.8 mil a piece. So now, if you don't buy all of your masters now, let's say you wait until these values shift in. So now, get out the trusty calculator. See, we're running these numbers. We're going to figure this out. 750 up to 900, so that's 200,000 times 74. It's 14.8. If you run a 4-3-3, that's 14.8 mil more per attacking player. 14.8 mil more per midfield player. And what was it 650? Oh wait, 650. And I went to 950. I'm off. 300,000 times 74. I was wrong. 22.2. Now, if we've got 950, let's see, 1.3, 650, that's 6.5 times 74. 48.1 million more per defensive player. And 62.9 more for goalkeeper. So now let's add those numbers all up. So 22.2 times 6. Let's say you're running a 4-3-3 times 6. It's 133.2 mil. $48.1 times 4. It's 192.4 mil for defense. Plus 133.2 plus 62.9. Add that back to 894.3. Now you're talking after the shift in value, 1,282,800 million coins needed to take 102 to 110 for all. There it is. Won't everyone just go for mids and buy shapeshifters? You would think, but it doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't work that way. And shapeshifters only work if you're doing a high increase. And they're not going to go from 102 to 110. They're going to go from 102 to 103. And if you already have a 102 and you buy a shapeshifter to take the 102 to 103, you just pissed away about 1.5 million coins. They don't save you any money. The only way the shapeshifters save you money is if it's a big jump. You have to increase. There has to be more value in the savings from defense instead of buying defense of buying midfield. And there has to be more savings to off counter the 25% loss in coins on the transfer and the cost of the shapeshifter that you have. That's the difference. People don't think about that. Last year we got Youth Stars Program Masters for under 500K. We're buying under 500K right now. How high am I going for Defense Masters? Like buying or selling? Buying or selling? 500 mil and a maxed out 102. What do you suggest I should do next? Buy Masters? How many? 500 million coins worth of Masters? That's what I would do. That's what I've done. Every penny I have went straight into Masters. Minoc, how you doing? But you gotta, it's up to you whether or not you're with it or afraid to do it. 10K for a silver? Holy shit, I don't think I've paid more than 3,000 for any silver I've bought in the last 6 days. I was buying everything. So I think the only one that's been a little bit more than 3,000 is 64s, and that's only been today. Yeah, it's just been today for the 64s. Everything else you can get under 3. Come on. 69s are under 3. I'm doing 62s. They're dirt cheap. You can get them for 1,500. Everything's been under 3. 10,000. Defensive Masters. Let's buy some Defensive Masters. I would pay 805,000. That's about it. That's about where I'm buying. Is that high? Not necessarily. Not when we expect these things to go up to 1.4, 1.5 mil before it's over. Easily. We were getting 1.8 mil out of defensive masters last season and the season before. Right wing. What right wing do I use? Darmy. 134 pace, 114 shooting. That's at 100 rated. I haven't upgraded him yet. What should be the strategy to sell more master when everyone buys them for TXP or use them for own trading XP purposes? Both. You got to kind of split the difference. So like that scenario I just said, 74 to take a full 102 team to 110, you need 74 per. That's if you're already maxed out at 102. 74. That is 814 masters just for transfer, just for TXP. 814 masters are needed to take a team from 102 to 110. Now, obviously, you can use some training, XP in there and along the way. But, I mean, really, you need 800 to 900 masters just for training. How many different skill boosts? I started to consolidate. So I've got 1, 5, 7. 7 skill boosts. 7 skill boosts. What was the other requirements? What do we have? Beckham needs goals. Spend coins training. Spend coins training. Let's do weekend tourney. We'll throw a master into midfield. Take another one to 90. Okay, so now training players is done. How is 100 Darmy in game? He's pretty good. I have no complaints. He's quick. He's fast as hell. Which is good. His curve's decent. It works out. I'm happy with it. Okay, what else do we got? We got to spend some coins. Waiting on spring break. We're not close enough to do anything there. Today's a Thursday. There's just nothing going on. Wait a minute. What is Icon Strike is back. Forgot about this. Where are we at? Europe. Eastern Europe. I think that is my weekend tournament team. There it is. So my weekend tournament team will take care of Icon Strike, so we don't have to worry about that. When best to buy Kevin De Bruyne? Are you talking about the chain pack player? I feel like I see the lowest prices in the chain pack players towards the end of their reign, so midweek it should be, but there's times where the chain pack player sees its lowest value 3.5 hours after it begins. Why am I still doing icon strikes? Because it's free players. There's no reason not to. Once the milestones are done, but once you start claiming these players, like I could use Yashin will be used for ranking up my goalkeeper. The 87, 89, and 86 could be used for SBCs. I'm just hoarding icon points right now and using them for that. Does master prices fall again once after they have risen to our predicted price? Well, yeah. See, the way it works, the season works is your lowest values are in the beginning of the season. So, at the very beginning of the season, silvers are dirt cheap. So we buy an outrageous amount of silvers when you can buy them for 800 coins a piece when nobody wants silvers. They're not selling. You can't fish them for very much. You can turn them over a little bit at a time. But we just buy silvers because there are no masters. Golds are still expensive because people are using them in their team. And elites are way too expensive because anytime you claim an elite at the beginning of the season, he goes directly into your team. So silver's in the beginning. Then December, no one is using elites because they've started to train their team up. They're starting to collect like freeze players and stuff rather than like base elites and everything else. So elites drop in value down to like 60, 70,000 every freeze. And that's when the big silver sell-off happens. Every year. This is the exact same shit happens every single year. It is inevitable. It is the cycle of the market. And it's not like EA does it. It's just common sense. And it has more to do with what people need, what people want, and what events are happening and what is their requirements. So you buy silvers in the beginning. We sell silvers in December when we're buying elites with the money we get from silvers. Then after the first of the year, we see the increase in max OVR. The increase in max OVR raises the value of elites. It takes masters and starts to put them on the target and the radar. As soon as team of the year is over, you start buying a massive amount of masters because soon we'll start to see either squad building challenges or the shift in the market to where elites come into play for XP more so than masters do. And then that happens in March, April-ish when we start to sell off all of the elites. And at that time is when you see masters at their lowest price. Do you see how it's always stair-stepping up? Silvers are cheap, then elites are cheap, then masters are cheap, and then it recycles. So right now is the time to buy masters because once the OVR increase goes up and people start buying masters to use as training XP because they find that their team is behind, when all of a sudden it goes from 102 to 103, and then there's usually a big jump from 103 to 105, and it starts to escalate. We start to see a quicker turnover in the increase in XP that's required, as you know, you need 2 million XP to go higher. So it's like all of a sudden, holy shit, now I have to take all of my players to 103, which means I have to buy 8 masters per player to do it, and all of a sudden people are buying them, and then EA will drop squad building challenges in that you need for shards, and then the shards, you have squad building challenges for the shards, and then all of a sudden they say, like last year they were like, oh, guess what, now we have SBCs that are position specific. You need center defensive mids, you need left backs, you need right backs, and then the values of those players went through the roof. Happens every season, not necessarily with squad building challenges, with something. So the value in the masters will rise inevitably. No different than the silvers rose inevitably. Then the elites rose inevitably. And then the cycle will flip and start back over. Every season. Death, taxes, masters rising near the end of the season. Exactly. And then preseason hits and all the value of all the masters goes boo. And they're not worth shit again. Because preseason dumps so much training XP in and everything else, and people are building their final team, and at that point you're just giving away all of your stuff. So, if you're going to buy masters, you buy them now so that you can sell them before the massive sell-off hits when preseason gets here. And I'm going to be honest, there is a little bit of me that is panicking right now because of this last perks update. This feels like the final perk update. Even though it says more perks will be added in future updates, it doesn't feel like there's a need for any more perk updates. And that makes me think that they've got a plan coming, and it could be an early preseason. And if that happens like it did 2 years ago, there's a very real possibility that the season could end early. And if the season ends early and we're stuck holding a whole shit ton of cards to sell, I mean, best case we have a ton of training XP, but good. just makes me nervous. An early end of the season would be devastating again. And it did that 2 seasons ago. We had an early end. I mean, it didn't like really ruin plans, but yeah. I've always wanted an overnight. I want a 24-hour period in the market that I can make. I want to be able to make 1 billion coins in a 24-hour period. And the closest I've gotten is like 730 mil overnight. And I really, really, really want a 1 billion coin night. That's what I'm hoping for. Last season, chemistry was 400. Yeah, it was max chem 400. And where are we at right now? What does the perks update take you to? What is max chem right now? Can we see it? I'll go to the versus leaderboard. Somebody's got it. Where's the world leaderboard? 289, 300. Is 300 max right now? 300 is max. 328? Can you have 328? I thought 300 was as high as it went. There could be one more perk update. God, I hope so. But I'm a little bit glass half full right now. I'm 2 seasons ago with the early release of whatever it was. The early go on preseason really, really, really made me very nervous. Very, 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 very nervous. I did not like it at all, one bit. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Right now I'm at 264. 264. We have, how many lineups do we have? We have 3 open, so we're ready for the next one. So max chemistry, we're 12. So right now we're at 132. $264. I have it as 340 is the max possible at this current moment. $120 standard plus 208. See, I just did the math and it's showing right now it's 340 for me. So look, my max chemistry is plus 144. So I'm at 264 right now. If you go to my perks, if every max chem is 12, so if I have 12 left, and it goes up to 208, and I am at 132 right now. Is that right? I'm at 132. Plus 12 will go to 134. Is that what I'm at? 132? No, I'm at 144. So we're already at 144. Is that right? So I'm at bonus 14, so I should have bonus 14. Yeah. Okay, so no, it's not. It is it's 328. Yeah, 328. I was adding in the first one because I was looking at the perks. So if I already have 4 bonus lineups, this is 5 and 6. There's only 2 more. That means there is one more perks update. Because there's 2 bonus lineups yet left to unlock. And we know we're going to end up with 9. So, boom. There's still 1 lineup unlocked. That's still left to unlock. So, one more perk update. God, that makes me feel better. Thank you. Thank you. That definitely makes me feel better. I was panicking. Definitely panicking. Panicking. Will Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson at least be reserves in team of the season? I don't know. Maybe reserves. Pancake. Pancake. My kids always called them pancakes. Can we have some pancakes? Panicking. I've been panicaking. That's what it is. There's literally nothing else going on. There's nothing to do. What else are we missing? No. Videos. Packs. Score goals. Anywhere in the game. Versus. 3 matches. I gotta win 8 more versus matches. Are there any Star Pass shit that's close? Would Jota be team of the season reserves? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Star tokens. Coins. There's nothing. There's literally nothing. Should we upgrade the boost? Should we upgrade these boosts or just... That's 3 mil. I could buy 6 more masters. And I don't think I'm close enough for another jump in OVR. I could do... How much is it for rank ups? 900,000. I got to do 4 more. I could go to 149 by doing rank ups. Do we do that? Do we do rank ups? Should we? I don't have any Beckham packs to open. Let's rank up. Let's just go to... Let's spend some coins raking up. We'll use some demis. Because we have enough now, shards, to do it. I'm not training anybody. I'll do rank ups, but I don't want to do any training. Training takes too many coins, and right now I would rather buy masters than do anything else. How much money have I spent on the game this season? If you take away day 1, not a whole lot. Star Pass. I buy the Star Pass every month. I've been buying the weekend tournament pass about once a month. Like every 3 or 4, I'll buy a weekend tournament pass. And chain packs. I was doing chain packs on stream for a while. I haven't done that in a while, though. One more. We need one more. Let's do Darmy. Does that take it to 149? 10 is as high as I want to go. No, I need one more. One more. We'll do Van Dijk. I bought Raul just so I could get Messi. I'm insane. But he will fit my team. I'll probably regret it though, but I had 50 and Apple Card. See, that makes sense. I don't know. I would have. How much is Messi right now? How much is Messi in the market right now? Do we know? Let's spend our money first. Let's buy Raul. 386. I don't have enough to buy anybody else. Okay, so we're looking at Messi. 10. Is he 101 or 102? $100 rated. 22 mil. Holy shit, he's all the way down to 22 mil now. 21 mil. You can grab him for 22 mil. I knew he was going to be cheap, but I didn't think he would be down into the lower 20s this soon. Shit, he's going to be under 20 before this thing ends. That's nuts. He will. He'll be down to like... Yeah, he'll be in the 18 to 19 across all markets. 99 Asensio is 2.5. Is that real? $14 mil. See, I don't think he's at 2.5 in mine. I bet I can't get him under 10. Oh shit. 4.2. Holy shit, 3.7. That is nuts. 126 pace, 114 shooting. How is he compared to Darmy? That is crazy. How much did I spend on the first day? I think it's bad. It was really bad. I jumped the VIP line on first day. I think all said in total like $135 on day one. Which was, and I say it out loud now and I'm like, oh my God, why would I do that? Why did I do that? But it got market tax gone. I was VIP level 8 day one, almost level 9, and I hit 10 at the beginning of December. But you can only do that on day one. It is the only day of the season you can jump the VIP line like that. Yeah, that was a bad day. I went into it knowing I was going to spend some money, but I didn't know I was going to spend some money. That was a lot of money. That's stupid. And now it's like there's a $2 chain pack. I'm like, oh, spend $2 on this game. Day one, oh shit, we got a whole bunch more stuff. Let's go ahead and claim them. Let's claim it. Okay, so interesting. Bunch more masters are still selling, so we can buy a couple more masters now. Elites are still moving. Saving the $2 for next season's start. Yes. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Let's do 600,000 and see what attacking players we can get. I'll buy more Dinies. I don't care. Nacho. We'll buy Dinies. That's cheap. Actually, I'll take a couple more Nachos. One more. That'll work. Okay. Why only on day one? Because the way it works is you earn VIP points when you purchase something. And the higher your VIP level, the less VIP points it takes to get you to the next level. And then every day at reset, you earn more VIP points based on what VIP level you're already at. So it takes forever to go from VIP 1 to VIP 2, VIP 3 because you only get like 50 VIP points on day 1, 50 VIP points on day 2. But if you spend the money to jump all the way to VIP 8 on day 1, then day 2, when you earn your daily requests, you get like 500 VIP points. So you earn like 10 times more VIP points than everyone else moving forward after day 1. But it only works that way on day 1. You have to spend the money on day 1. After day 1, there's no advantage. It's just about jumping the line because you earn more daily quicker. That's what it is. I've always spent money on day 1 and that's it. I've never spent that much money. I kind of went overboard. I remember there was I ran a poll on YouTube and was like, should I spend it? And people were like, well, hell yeah, it's your money. I'm going to make you spend it. And I rationalized it because it's like, well, they told me I had to spend it. So then I spent it and then I felt bad. It's a lot of regret. Not so sure it was a good idea. So, should I just snipe any silvers between 60 and 69 for under 3K? Should I get better 65 for 7K? This video will go on YouTube eventually, yes. And, no, okay, so here, let me... Okay, so 65s, if 65s are 7,000 today, let's say you have 65s are 7,000 today, we'll see where they're at in my market. We'll do 7,500, see if there's a bunch of stuff's popping up. Okay, so see how stuff's, there's not a whole lot here. I can probably get them for 6,000. So 5,700 in my market, wherever it is. If I paid 5,700 for these and tried to sell them right now, could I sell those players and make coins? Yeah, I could. But I would probably end up buying more that don't sell than the profit that do sell right now makes it worth it. But if I wait a couple of days and the 65s cycle through, you can probably pick those 65s up for 2,000, 3,000 a piece. So you buy 3 to 4 times as many at that price and then wait so you can see how it comes back in. Could you do fishing on stream so I can see exactly how it works? No, you can't do it on stream. I mean, I could, but it would be the most boring thing ever. It's not like... It's... Then why don't you buy those that sell? You don't know which ones will sell. And if you buy those for that much, yes, a portion of them will sell, but they'll be worth less than what you're paying for them in a day or two. So you never overpay for the silvers. The point of silver fishing is to buy in the trough and sell at the peak. It would, okay, let's say you bought, okay, let's just do this because I like the math. We always like the math. If I bought, let's say I bought 1,000 65s at 8,000 coins a piece, because it's 7,000 coins a piece. You can only get maybe 20 of them. You'd have to go up. So let's say you keep rising. Let's do, you buy 1,000 at 8,000 coins a piece. Okay. And you sell them and you get, let's say you're getting 50,000 out of them, but you're only able to sell 100 of them at 50,000 at this value. You can only sell 100. You have 900 left that you overpaid for, but you made enough that you did clear profit. But if you wait a couple of days and buy them for half or a third of that, then you fish them when they cycle back, you're doubling your profit margin because you had less invested. You can sell more. Then you can unload more as the cycle comes up lower. So if I'm buying them at 3,000 coins and I'm looking for 50,000 coin sales or 20,000 coin sales, which is fine. But as they cycle down, when they're in their next median rise, I can sell them back to the people like you that are trying to buy them where they're peaking. And I can clear a double profit on everything that didn't sell. So I make 2 to 3 times what you're doing because I'm patient enough not to buy them during a peak. That's it. It's just be intelligent with it, and you never buy when it's if you're buying when they're hot, you're already behind. You need to watch the video where we talked about candles and shovels. Is that what it was? Candles and shovels? Candles for sale. Candles for sale. God, that was an old stream. But yeah, no, I won't overpay for that stuff. Yeah. Breathe. But I'm not even fishing 65s right now. I'm moving away from the 65s completely. There's a few things selling. I wonder if they're elites or not. The scroll sucks. Too much scrolling. We got elites. We'll hold those for tomorrow. We'll hold these elites and start claiming them tomorrow. Season's task in the whole milestones, I don't think it's going to change. Candles are gone. Blackouts are over. Yeah. All right. I said it was a short stream. That's about all I got time for. Is anybody on? Frageth. We haven't rated her in a while, and she's playing Among Us. We are going to be nice and raid her just because I find it entertaining. This is all Dustin's problem. He's the one that did it. 400K, a good price for buying Masters? Yeah. Yeah, we're rating Frageth. Be nice to her. Don't go in all crazy, but be nice to her. Any news on Team of the Season? None. I have no news on Team of the Season. Nothing new. The only news that we've seen lately is that the last shift meant there's no Game Guardians patch died, so all those people that were hacking verses and stuff, Game Guardian, it doesn't work anymore. Ruben! Well, Ruben, you can follow the stream over to Frageth, who's playing Among Us. I did start late. It's a Thursday. I don't normally stream on Thursdays. I just jumped in late. But yeah, no, Dustin, Games with Dustin, he's the one that wanted us to go to find a random girl one day, and that's where we ended up. And now we've been raiding her quite frequently just to do it. I find it entertaining. It's funny. All right. Masters at 510? Yes. I just bought Masters at 510. All right, here comes the raid. Thanks for popping in, Ruben. All right, Neil Strix, thanks. Appreciate everybody that was here today. And the raid started.